All right, all week I've been watching some of these debates with atheists and Christians, and I've been watching a lot of atheist commentary within the past couple of weeks or so. So I kind of wanted to make this video, man. It's kind of like my little rant and rave against this thing, atheism. When they talk about when they're trying to explain exactly why is it important to treat people good and with respect. And this is one of the things that I see that atheists have a problem answering. They really do. They have a problem answering why is it important to treat somebody with dignity and respect and to treat them good. What I'm looking for is basically a rational response from the atheist community. You get these guys like Lawrence Krauss and Bill Nye and all these other, prominent atheist guys, and these guys seem like that they're very smart guys. They've gone to school, they've gotten their studies in a lot of these fields. And when you sit back and you listen to their explanation, and they're sitting back and they're trying so hard, they're trying very hard to be able to explain what is the purpose of laws, what is the purpose of, right and wrong, and what is the purpose of morality. These guys cannot answer that one simple question. They can't do it. And they'll sit back and they'll make up a whole bunch of stuff. And it's like, I watch these other atheists that are on YouTube, and they'll sit back and they'll mock and they'll scoff at us. And when you have to really listen to what some of these atheists say. You really have to listen to what they say and listen to their rebuttal, because their rebuttal is usually a question on a different topic. Like, for instance, you'll ask them, what is the purpose of morality? And then they'll turn around and they'll ask you something stupid like, well, what is the purpose for God? What does God say about morality? Did Jesus talk about morality? Or they'll try to avert, they'll try to switch the goalposts. And they always have a question. So it's like they don't never have a definite answer. Which brings me to my next point. The next point is that they don't believe in they don't believe in absolute morality. They don't believe in absolutes. So if you don't believe in absolutes, then you don't believe that it's absolutely wrong for someone to harm someone else, because you don't believe in absolutes. And basically everything that you say is not absolutely true. It's not. It can't be, because if you don't believe in absolute truths, then how can you make a claim? How can you stand on your claim and rationally back your claim? You can't. Inconsistent, incoherent. You can't say, I don't believe in absolutes, but I believe that it's wrong for someone to do something. I believe it's wrong for people to rape, murder, pillage, do all of these bad things. And you believe that God is a tyrant? You believe that, he's just this homicidal God that just likes to see men rape women and kill babies? But you're not absolutely sure that that's just a claim that you're making. But this is why the atheists, they claim that we should live our lives and be happy. But atheists seem like that they are not really holding up to that standard. And the reason why I say that is because I watch a lot of these atheist videos, and instead of them promoting happiness, and instead of them promoting the things that they actually know to be true, majority of their channels are centered around attacking Christians. They are. It's just centered around attacking Christians. Every once in a while, they'll say something about a Muslim, depending on, how much media attention it's getting. But it always go back to the Christian. They never say anything about the Buddhist, the Hindu, Like I said, they only say maybe just a little bit about the Muslim. But their main focus is on Christianity. And that's just what is, and that's where their mindset is, to attack the God of the Bible. And the reason why they choose to attack the God of the Bible is because they can't disprove the God of the Bible, because it makes so much sense. There's no contradictions in the Bible. There's not one. There's not one contradiction in the Bible. Now, you can misinterpret the Bible. You can take any scripture and misinterpret it and use it out of context. But there is zero contradiction in the Bible. And you may not agree with the way that God judged someone or judged a group of people during a certain time in history, but that's just your opinion. It's just merely your opinion. Doesn't mean that it's a contradiction. It just means that it's just your opinion. This is what I want atheists to do. And I don't care if you guys, you want to make a response video, if you want to have a rational conversation, and, we can do a video Skype or something. Let's talk about this. Why is it good and rational to treat someone good? Why is that? Because if death leads to absolute nothingness, why should I put my trust in that? As into why I should treat people good. That is an insane mindset to have, that I'll treat somebody good because it ultimately doesn't matter. We're all stardust. We're all animals. We're all an accident. Think, man. Use your brains. But you don't want to use that part of the brain, because when you do, then you're basically going to come to the realization that you have sinned against the holy God, and that everything that you do, you're going to be held accountable for. Everything that you do, you're going to be held accountable for. And you don't want to have that mindset. You don't want to have those thoughts that there is a God that is governing everything that you do. And one day you're going to meet him. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And you may say, well, people have been saying that for years. Yeah, they're going to keep saying it until the day of his return. I just don't understand how someone can continue to live an incoherent life. And atheists are not these happy people. They claim that we should, try to do right by society and make people happy and all that stuff. But whenever you see an atheist, it just seems like that they're upset. They're upset with the God of the Bible. These atheists make channels of nothing about Christians. They may slide in a couple of things about the election and, a couple of things that go on, or something about games or something like that. But majority of their channels are geared towards Christians. But they're the happiest people. And at the same time, they believe that we should treat other people with respect. But they don't respect the Christian they don't respect the Christian faith. You don't respect the Christian faith, but we should treat everybody with respect, because that's what we're supposed to do as humans. And if you're not so in tune with Christianity, or if you're not so concerned about Christianity, then why do you guys continue to make nothing but whole channels? I'm talking about, you guys have hundreds of videos against Christians, a faith that you don't believe in. It's just mind-boggling to me. But every time when you guys are explaining something, you have to say something about Christians. You have to say something about the God of the Bible. This is why people don't take you guys seriously. That's why when it comes to government, when it comes to just really taking serious advice from you guys, no one's really listening. The only thing that people listen to when it comes to atheists you get the respect in when it comes to some new technology that's coming out, when we want to know how, things work in outer space, and when it comes to explaining some type of science or something, man, of how something works. That's when people take you guys serious. That's why it's just like the rest of that. Everyone else brushes off your whole ideology about what you know about Christianity and what you believe about religion and faith. That's why no one listens to that stuff. That's why. And the reason why, and the thing is that, that's the reason why you guys want to try to get into the public school, to think that you can somehow convert the children to start thinking as incoherent as you. And this is where that anger comes from. And then you guys get upset, and then you want to blame Christianity, you want to blame Christians, you want to blame the Bible. That's all fine and dandy, but I'm going to tell you like this. On any given Sunday, you can walk into just about any one of the churches in America, and no one's talking about you guys. You guys talk more about us than we talk about you. We're not concerned with atheists. And like I said, the world is not concerned with you guys. You guys may say, oh, there's the number of atheists are growing. Yeah, but at a small rate. I was watching a video from a guy named The Forerunner, and it's The Forerunner 777. If you have a chance, go to his webpage. And as a matter of fact, I'll put a link in the description. But he recently went to Sweden, and he had a bunch of DVDs. And Sweden's supposed to be this super atheistic place. This man was passing out free CDs, and within minutes, people were just taking them. I mean, within minutes, they were gone. They were all given out. And I mean, you would have thought that they were giving out free food or free money or something. These people were out just taking as many of these DVDs as they could. In a place like Sweden, to where freedom of speech is, you're deprived of freedom of speech. You're deprived of religion. There's not too many people over there who are Christians who actually speak out. But then you had all of these people who were they were just hungry to get this information about the Bible. I've never seen a bunch of people run into, hear a bunch of atheists talk and I've never seen a whole bunch of Christians running to try to hurry up and get something that an atheist said. I heard a quote that some atheists use the quickest way to become an atheist is to read the Bible. Yeah, I don't think that's actually accurate. I think it's actually the other way around. If you want to become a Christian, look at how the atheist lives. Look at how the atheist lives and look at their mindset. Look at their mindset. Because everything that they say is contrary to what they do. It's incoherent and inconsistent. Man, I plead with you guys. Come to Christ. Because this is the only way that you will be seen holy and sinless in front of an all-holy, all-loving, all-powerful God. Because you're gonna die. You are going to die. 100%. I'm absolutely sure that you're going to die. And I'm absolutely 100% positively sure that you're going to meet this all-holy God on the day of judgment. You're going to do it. I don't need to look in a beaker or up under a microscope. It's going to happen. So I plead with you guys. Please take the time. Really look into your worldview and see how consistent it is. And then match that with the consistency of the Bible. You're going to see two totally different worldviews. One is right, one is wrong. You have zero evidence that yours is right. And then you have all the evidence in the world to know that the God of the Bible is the one and only true living God. All right, so you guys be blessed. You know, like I said before, comment, like, share this video, subscribe.